talking about?
Girl, whose shit are you stealing?
What's up, True Feelings people? How you guys doing today? Of course, I'm just flying by, just doing random things, and this is one of them random things. I had to come in here and talk about Love's Marriage Huntsville, particularly Kiki. I know Kimmy and Maurice got their little thing going, and we're going to get to his little ass. But I just wanted to check out Kiki coming through with the looks and the lies. Okay, I'm gonna say her and her cousin Tisha, they got the same damn stylist. I don't know if you guys remember last season, every hairstyle that Tisha had, Kiki would have. If Tisha had braids, then she would have braids. It's like, I think they got the same stylist, and I got a feeling Carlos King is behind the styling, because you know I was talking about her ass last season, looking like she was doing her makeup herself. Every time Tisha and her cousin did their makeup, they was looking horrified. But this season, they coming through with the looks. You cannot deny that. They coming through. Now, Tisha invited this girl to her little getting her key to Mobile, Alabama and shit. And of course, Kiki promised to show up, but she didn't show up.
It's just another letdown.
So she walks into this hairstyle place where this girl is getting her hair done. And like I said, she came through with the looks. That little outfit was cute. But when she sat her lying ass down, she sat her ass down hot. She's sitting here fanning. And when she said that it was the methadone that she'd been taking because she'd been doing outpatient, I had to go back to the last season when they was at that little Tisha's mama, let's test out my food and have a fight party, when Marceau, I be getting them so messed up, when Marceau shut her down and made her shut the hell up. Because if she's been on methadone for almost a year, then heifer, in my mind, and correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, you was getting high on something then.
Trading one thing for another thing?
Methadone don't make you hot. Y'all, from 90 to 97, I was slamming speedballs. 3-4 times a damn day. At some point, I got on methadone so I can get off that heroin. Okay, I got on methadone. Now, when they start you off with methadone, they start you at a high dose. The thing is to wean you off. She should have been done weaning off or what, that damn methadone. And to hear people talk about this is a great, to hear her talk about it, it's like a great option, and it's safe. It's not safe.
This is not a substance that hurts you.
It is a synthetic drug, and it's worse than heroin. I had to go to the hospital to get off that shit. So what are you saying, Kiki? And I'm not judging her if she's an addict. Still do what you got to do to get through life. There's no judgment here, but don't come on here lying. You've been getting high. That's just my opinion. I don't like people selling some shit that's not good for the people. You sitting here looking at me today. I'm not on this shit, and I don't think her use of drugs was mine is the one that I was on. So you should be off. You should be off. Don't do that. Don't do that. That shit is horrible. Don't sell that shit like it's a great thing. It's not. It may be for some people, but they need to take that shit off the market. That's just my opinion, because I was on it. They need to take it off the damn market. It is worse. It gets in your bones when you're trying to kick it. It's worse. With heroin, it feels like you got the flu 3 times over. About 4 or 5 days of not being on it, you recover. This shit, methadone, it take a hell of a long time. It's a little longer. And if anybody have experience, come on, co-sign a bitch. Co-sign me. I know what I'm talking about. That shit is horrible. No one should be on it. They should take it off the market. They should take it off the market. People can get off dope if they stop doing it. Period. and then figure out something else to do with their life. You just can't get off and not have a plan. You need to have a plan. Girl, I'm rooting for you. I hope you get off this shit. Wean yourself off of it. This is no good for you. Whatever's going on in your life, work that shit out. But I think that's why she shut the hell up at that little fight, because she was still on some shit. And it wasn't methadone at that time. That's just from what she's saying. And like I said, y'all really be following people more than I do. Maybe you know some other shit that I don't know. But for what it seems like to me, you was already on some shit last time we saw you. Because you should have been done weaned off this shit. They don't let you take it home, you guys. I don't know if they change how they do it. When I was on methadone, every morning, you got to get your ass up and go to the methadone clinic, go to a little window and shit. They give you a cup and you drink the shit.
Yes, you do have to take a substance.
I don't know if it done with. It's been since, it's what, 95 or 96 was when I did it. I don't know if things changed, but you know, normally they don't let you take it home and do it because they don't want you selling the shit. I just need to know, girl, where's your truth? Let it out. If you're still struggling, let the people know, because people can relate to that. Because there's so many other people still struggling off of addiction. People can relate to that. But girl, don't you be selling this methadone like this shit is a good thing. It's an awful thing. Get off of it. Maurice and Kimmy. I've been watching this show since the beginning. I really have. And in the beginning of this show, Maurice was always the brother that I liked. Was that like that for any of you guys? He was like always the brother that I like. And all of a sudden, I can't stand him. Every episode, I can't stand him. I don't want to believe that he is so much an asshole, much of an asshole, that he is pressuring his wife who has cancer for sex. I just don't want to believe he's that much of an asshole that he can't read her and she has to fake it. I'm almost not believing in your storyline, because Kimmy, for the longest, has always been one of my favorites, but she's never really had a storyline. She's always been the fix-it person for everybody else. Am I lying? She's always been the fix-it person for everybody else. The conversation with her and Maurice, I wanted to slap that smug look off his face. He's the type of person that when you're having a conversation and there's a disagreement, he becomes passive aggressive, condescending. He becomes it all. He becomes a complete asshole. And I just didn't like how he's doing her. I don't understand what it is where he needs to have Kimmy be buddy with his ex and be a whole ass mother to that lazy ass 16-year-old. Yeah. Can we talk about kids like that? Lazy ass 16-year-old and lazy ass daddy. You think putting his ass in boot camp, make his ass get up and make his bed, clean his room, take out the trash. All the other shit that he got going, don't nobody care about. That kid don't care about that. When I look at that kid watching the show, I see somebody who need therapy. And I'm not trying to fucking talk shit about this kid. He just looks lost. Now remember, his ass got in trouble for having that little vape. We don't know what this kid is doing. We know that is a very awkward age for a teenager. Those little years, we don't know what he got going on. That we don't know, because they don't really want to tell you shit. But he looked like he needs some therapy. And in the words of Kimmy was like, he looking like that because you talk too much and you talk too damn long. She says, when I have something to say, I say it and I get it out there. I'm the same way, y'all. And I laughed at that because my husband, oh my God, because you know he watched my videos. He the same way. When he used to get the kids together, one of my kids was like, I just wish he would just whoop us because he just talked too long. I said, he don't believe in all that hitting and whooping shit, but he will give you a long ass. But what annoys me about that whole situation is, why are you adding all this pressure to your wife, Maurice? She is going through cancer. Why should she give a fuck about your ex and what happened damn near 2 years ago? Why would she care? And why would you want her to care? That should be the furthest thing from her damn mind. And to listen to her talk to Mel, you guys ain't helping her out. You lazy. You won't do shit. Why is she going through all that with you two men in the house? Why? That bothers me that you're that much of an asshole. I've never liked Martell. That's why I don't talk about him much in my video. I don't give a fuck about him. He doing the same shit. He tries to make Mel look bad at any given moment in time and have these sad stories. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this because I feel like nobody has said it. I get disturbed every time he has a problem with Mel's brother watching the kids because he's gay. I have a problem with that. Are you homophobic, sir? Why is that a problem for you? You think your little son gonna come out with little princess dresses on if her brother keeps watching the kids? Nobody say that shit, but I'ma say it. I ain't heard it unless I missed it. But back to Kimmy. Where's the help? Where's the love? Where's the concern? I don't like it. I don't like Maurice is just a complete asshole. I mess with Marceau because we don't know what fence he on, but he petty and he funny. He make me laugh. Maurice, you ain't, the way you treat your wife, you really ain't shit. And I just don't like it. I just don't like that this lady has to have conversations about lazy ass men in the house not helping her out and she going through what she going through. She shouldn't have to have a conversation with Kaya, whatever her name is. Who gives a fuck? But when I listen to the story, Kimmy, you should have waited till they was completely divorced, because what it sounds like to me, you was messing with them while they were still married. And she wanted to reconcile. There was still something going on. Whether it was going on with him, it was going on with her. And you did get in there. You was in there already. Am I wrong, y'all? Please tell me in the comments. Am I fucking wrong? She was already in there. So, girl, you feel bad because you feeling some kind of way, because if you really think about it and listen to what I listened to, you was in there and should have waited till it was completely a wrap. I don't want to talk to you no more till your divorce is completely done. Don't call, don't come around, don't come see me, period. That's how it should have been. That's how I see it. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all with something else later on. When, don't know. You know I'm pop-up girl. Love y'all. Don't be an asshole. Bye.